for mergers and acquisitions. Why companies prefer to go for mergers and acquisitions in place of going for internal expansion. So the topic is reasons for mergers and acquisition. It's from Enterprise Growth Strategies Unit 4 of Class 12 Entrepreneurship. So let's understand the reasons for mergers and acquisitions. There are various reasons. One of the reasons is that it brings synergy. It helps in acquiring new technology. It improves profitability, helps in acquiring a competency, helps entering into new market, access to funds, and gives the tax benefits. So first of all, let's understand the meaning of synergy. Synergy means that in very simple language we can say working together gives more benefit than working alone. Let's say there are two companies, company A and company B, and they both are into shoe manufacturing business. Company A is also making shoes and company B is also making shoes, and they both are competitors. Let's say company A is able to earn a profit of 1000 crore. And company B is able to earn a profit of 1500 crore, and in between, and as I said, these both are competitors, so both the companies spend enough of the money to compete with each other. These both companies spend enough of the money to show down each other. Okay, now what if these both companies thought, yeah, why we both keep on fighting? What if we both start working together? What if we both merge together? Then it will be a AB enterprise. And if we'll start working as AB enterprise, then definitely our cost will be less, because we both are making same kind of product. Then if we both will work together, then we'll be able to get that economies of scale. We'll be able to do large scale production. Large scale production will help in reducing the cost. We'll be buying in raw material in bulk quantity. That will also bring down the cost. So this way, as per our estimates, we can earn profit of 4000 crore. So if we work alone, then we both are able to earn profit of 2500 crore, and if we both work together, then we both together are able to earn profit of 4000 crore. And if we divide it, then on an average we both can earn 2000 crore each. So here the benefit of working together is more than benefit of working alone. This difference of 4000 minus 2500. 4000 is the benefit of working together. 2500 they get if they both work alone separately. Then the benefit they are getting of 1500. Then this 1500 is the synergy. 1500 is the synergy. So synergy is the difference between the value of combined firms and the value of sum of participants. Fine. So how synergy works? Synergy works because in this way there is cost saving, and this cost saving helps in increasing the revenue. For example, let's say A and B company merged together. Value of combined entity, that is value of A, B working together, will be more than value of A working alone plus value of B working alone. So this is called as synergy. Fine. And then Tata Steel and Chorus, they both went for the merger. Tata Steel is a steel making company, Chorus was a steel making company. When they both combined together, they got this benefit of because of working together, their cost came down, they got economies of scale, and that's why they were able to get the benefit of this synergy of benefit of working together. Then we have a synergy can be of two types. Like working together can give you two types of benefits. One is operating synergy, other is financial synergy. What is operating synergy? Operating synergy is, as I said you, that when you work together, then you will be doing more production. More production means doing a large scale production definitely brings cost down. You will be buying raw material in large quantity, it will bring your cost down. So that when you work together, then your production capacity increase, which increases your economies of scale. And economies of scale reduces the cost. Less cost increases the profits. So the first type of synergy which companies get by working together is operating synergy. So you will be writing down these three words, that due to synergy companies get the benefit of economies of scale, means working on large scale of production. This large scale production gets them the benefit of working at low cost, making the product at low cost. As they make the product at low cost, they get the more profits. Second type of synergy is financial synergy. See, when these companies go for this merger and acquisition, definitely their capacity, their financial capacity also increases. How it increases, beta? Like when a company, when a firm buys the another firm, when a firm buys the another firm, let's say a firm buys some loss-making firm, then whatever expenses of loss-making firm are due, those expenses can reduce the taxable income of the company which is acquiring it. Then as it will, though, because those expenses will be reduced from the taxable income of the acquirer company. So it will reduce the taxable income of the acquirer company. Then acquirer company has to pay less tax. So it also brings that financial benefits to the acquirer company. And when all these expenses which got deducted from the taxable income of acquirer, this is called as tax shield. This is called as tax shield. Let's talk about tax shield more. Let's understand the concept of tax shield. What is tax shield? Any expense that lowers the taxes is called as tax shield. Any expense which lowers the tax is called as tax shield. On one side there is acquirer who buys the other company, on other side there is target. Target is the one whom it has acquired. Now let's say this target company has certain losses, has the depreciation expenses, has the interest expenses, has some tax losses. So whatever taxable income this acquirer will have, out of that taxable income, all these expenses will be deducted, due to which his taxable income will be reduced. So all these expenses which will be deducted from this acquirer's taxable income is called as tax shield. So sometimes some good profit making companies like to go for this, like to acquire the loss making companies to reduce their taxable income also. Like in other way they feel like that why to give tax, instead whatever money I'll spend for giving the tax, in some amount of money I can buy some another company and I can expand my business. Okay, so this topic is just for your understanding, this tax shield. Then another example of synergy is how companies go for synergy. Hindustan Unilever acquired Lakme. So this helped Hindustan Unilever to enter into the cosmetic market, and due to which this Hindustan Unilever was able to do good in this cosmetic market, and it grew by, after the acquisition, it grew by 20% per annum. Then another example is GlaxoSmithKline. When GlaxoSmithKline came for the merger, then earlier they both were competitors, and when they came for the merger, then that competition got eliminated, and both the companies worked together and they created huge economies of scale, and now they both are one of the biggest pharmaceutical companies in the world. Then another example is Tata Tea and TechPlay. So another benefit of this acquisition and merger is that it helps in bringing the new technology. See, one way of getting the new technology is to do your own R&D, to do your own research and development, create a new technology, create new technology of your own, buy new technology of your own. Fine. Another way is that let's buy a company who has already come up with the new technology. Isn't it better? Let's buy a company who has already come up with the new technology. For example, Facebook thought of creating a WhatsApp kind of app. Then Facebook thought, why to create an app like WhatsApp? Let's buy WhatsApp because it is already doing good in the market. So it helps in getting that new technology. There are many examples in the market where some new startups, some new technology based startups came up, and already existing giants bought those startups to acquire that technology. So here it is that mergers and acquisition helps in acquiring new technologies, because to remain in the competition, every company knows they have to update themselves, they have to stay in the market, they have to update them. Now updation means to get new technology. Fine. So when they buy some another company with new technology, they themselves get that new technology. Then we have another example of getting new technologies when BlackBerry acquired Silence. There was a time when BlackBerry was a leader in mobile phone market in US, but slowly BlackBerry got whitewashed from the market itself, and then it decided to enter into security market. Now instead of creating its own security market, BlackBerry decided to buy one of the famous security based companies, trustworthy company, that is Silence. So it helped BlackBerry to enter into that new technology market without even investing much, without even investing his own time, money and effort, and it got ready-made thing, everything ready-made. Then it helps, definitely improves profitability. When we go for merger, when we go for acquisition, as I said you, it brings economies of scale. It saves your cost, so it helps in increasing the profits. It helps in increasing the profits. Got it? Earlier we were working alone, you were working alone, I was working alone, we both were competing with each other. Now we both will be working together, so definitely there will be less cost will lead to more profits. So we can simply write down that this mergers and acquisitions lead to economies of scale. Economies of scale lead to less cost, and less cost leads to more profitability. So it increases the profitability of the business. Acquiring competency. Competency means to acquire some new ability. To acquire some ability which I don't have, to get that ability. Definitely with the help of acquisitions or mergers, I can merge my business, I can merge that kind of business in my business, which is the kind of competency which I don't have. I can acquire such type of business for which the kind of quality which that business has I don't have. By acquiring that business, I can definitely get their quality also. Companies generally opt for mergers and acquisitions that to get that capability, to get that competency which they don't have but other firm have. For example, ICICI went with the alliance with ITC. The purpose was to create its retail, to make the retail network and depository base available to the merging entity. Then IBM and the Daksh merger is very famous in the acquisition history. Daksh was basically a outsourcing company, technology based outsourcing company, and it was outsourcing technology to outsourcing call center and technology based services to IBM only. Then IBM decided to buy Daksh. So this way IBM got that competency of Daksh in its business and created IBM Daksh. So here it is. So this is also one of the famous acquisition in the acquisition history, which helped IBM to acquire the competency of Daksh. Then Google acquired Android. Google wanted to be into the software market, and that's why it acquired Android, and Google and Android is one of the most successful acquisitions in the example of acquisition and merger in the world of merger and acquisition. So by buying Android, Google was able to enter into this software system also. Entry into new markets, definitely. Sometimes two companies go for the acquisition, sometimes two companies go for the merger, that now you sell in my market, I will sell in your market. This way we both will be able to sell our product in each other's market. We both will be able to sell our product in each other's market. Let's take an example. Let's say on one side there is Pepsi, other side there is Coca-Cola. Let's say Pepsi is selling its product in north part of the country and Coca-Cola is selling its product in south part of the country. Now they both went for the merger. Now the benefit will be, now Pepsi Cola is together. Pepsi Cola gets together. Now this way Coca-Cola will also be able to sell its product in north market and Pepsi will be able to sell its product in south market. So this way sometimes it is easy to enter into new market by just going for acquisition and merger. For example, another example is ArcelorMittal. Lakshmi Narayan Mittal, Steel King of India. He entered into foreign steel market by buying their steel making company, that is Arcelor. So this way he entered into British steel making market and he also became Steel King of the world. So mergers are often looked upon as tool for hassle-free entry into new market. Without any tension, without any bureaucracy, you just directly enter into that market. Under normal circumstances, a company can enter a market but may have to face stiff competition from existing companies. But if I buy a company of their country only, and that company which already has a good name in their market, then I have already reduced my competition part. Next is like Max merger of Orange, Hutch and Vodafone is one of the example that how Max was able to enter into the different markets. Then it definitely gets you the access to funds. You get more funds better. You definitely get more funds. Earlier I was working alone. Okay? Now when we went for the merger, I got the assets of other company also. So it increased my own funds also. Often company goes for the difficulty to access the funds from the capital market. So in such case, when one company merges with the other company, that is viewed as fund rich company. Fund rich, like now I'll have more funds in the market, I'll have more funds in the market. Okay, then we have like Tamil Nadu, this TDPL merged with Sun Pharma. One of the reason that TDPL, why merged with Sun Pharma? Because Sun Pharma is like a giant company. TDPL needed funds for some of its TDPL needed funds for its some new inventions, for launching of new product, but TDPL didn't have enough of the funds. So when TDPL merged with Sun Pharma, then it got enough of the funds to come up to give the practical shape to its products. So this is one of the benefits, that it helps in accessing the funds from the market. Then we have tax benefit. Tax benefit we have already read in financial synergy, that the acquirer company, the company who buys the other company, gets the tax shield, because the expenses of the target company, the company which you are buying, their expenses will be deducted from your taxable income. So it will reduce your taxable income and you have to pay less amount of tax. So this acts as a tax shield. So by merging with a loss-making entity, a company with a high tax liability can set off the accumulated losses of target against its profit, gaining tax benefits, which reduces the taxable income of the acquired company. One of the examples for this is Hinduja. We can see the acquisition of Hinduja Finance and ALIT for this. Thank you very much for watching this video. For more videos, for notes of this particular topic, you can visit our website studyresearch.in. Thank you.